Hooligan Sparrow is a film about human rights activists in China who are brave enough to protest against the government and the consequences they paid. I followed one of the most prominent women's rights activists named Ye Haiyan, also known as Hooligan Sparrow, as she staged a protest against a rape case, and after the protest she was arrested, evicted, and harassed by secret police. When I started the film, I was hoping to make a film about sex workers, and I did not expect to make this film, and I did not plan anything that eventually happened in the film. I contacted her because she is the most prominent sex workers advocate in China. It took me a long time to even meet her because at the time she was planning for the protest, and it has to be kept as a secret because protests in China is a taboo and the government doesn't allow that. The first time I went to the protest, the activists told me that you cannot bring a tripod. You cannot let anybody know that you are a journalist or a filmmaker. So I only brought a small DSLR. But even that, it was very obvious that I was filming. A week later, after I started filming, my family, who were 1,000 miles away from the protest, got the phone call from national security agents. Do you know Nanfu is back in China? Do you know what she's doing? Do you know where she is now? And my family did not know anything because I didn't tell them, and I didn't expect that this would happen. Then I realized that filming became more and more difficult as we were followed by secret police constantly. So I had to use secret filming. I started doing research, what kind of secret filming devices I can use. And then eventually I got a pair of glasses that has like a micro camera in the middle of the glasses, and I used that, and I used like hidden recorders in my underpants, or sometimes depending on the situation. But simply filming was a huge challenge. I was in China only 3 months filming. By August 2013, it became really difficult for me to even stay there because the police started like interrogating my family and my friends, and they checked down everybody that is slightly connected to the protest or everybody who was at the protest. So eventually I had to leave China, and the day before I left, 3 national security agents interrogated me for 5 hours, whether I had made a documentary, what kind of footage I had, and I basically gave them some random footage and told them that I didn't have anything. And now I'm here and the film is out, and I do not know how much the government knew about the release of the film. And most people in the film who were still free 2 years ago but now are in jail, facing sentences from 15 years to life in jail. And so I'm concerned, like for myself, I won't try to go back in the next few years until I know that I'm safe. But I'm concerned about my family. I could expect that some retaliation would happen, and I just keep hoping that things will change and it will be better.